White knuckle push now. Ohio's 12th congressional district. Republicans need to hold seats like these if they want to keep control of the House. Republican Ohio Congressman Troy Balderson is our guest now. And sir, thank you for your time. We invited Danny O'Connor, your opponent, to join us, and we hope he picks up that invitation today or tomorrow. But thank you for being here. You guys faced each other 3 months ago. Well, what's changed in 3 months, if anything?
Not a whole lot, Bill. The race is still really close. We are getting out there. Our grassroots movement has been very successful. As of this weekend, we have made contact with 1 million people. So we're really proud of that and the team that we've assembled here. And it's just this weekend has been get out the vote movement.
Congressman, if you were to say what your chances are sitting here 24 hours out, what do you say?
Good morning, Sandra. Thanks for the question. I feel really good. And just even from going out and about this weekend, I knocked on doors yesterday for about three and a half hours. And, the mood is very uplifting out there, and people are excited. And that's encouraging for me. But I feel good. But I know this is going to be a very close race still.
It was close 3 months ago. I want to take our viewers over the map and show your district and give them a sense about what we're talking about in Ohio 12. This is Columbus, Ohio. The suburbs stretches out to a rural area in central Ohio. There are a lot of different districts just like yours too. Here on the map behind us, if we go into Ohio 12 in the Midwest, this is your contest. Find it right there. Again, here's Columbus, Ohio, then the rural area out here. I want to know about your opponent's 3-to-1 financial advantage that he seems to be raising. And I want to know, too, about how this race went just about 2 years ago where the president picked up Hillary Clinton by about 12 points. How do you think he is playing, and how would you characterize the cash advantage for your opponent?
Bill, the cash advantage has been one of the big issues in this race, and the Democrats are coming in here and trying to buy this seat. He's raised over $7 million, and over 80% of it has come from outside the state of Ohio. Most of it coming from California and New York, and that's been the challenging part for me. Trying to go against that type of disadvantage with the funds that have raised. As far as President Trump. Predominantly throughout this district, President Trump is very well liked. The economy is roaring, and people are excited about that. When I went door to door yesterday, they were talking about the economy. They were talking about the things that this president has gotten done in the first 2 years of his presidency.
If you were to speak to the election and the influence of President Trump, and you're talking about the popularity in that district, but the state, Ohio, has popularity approval ratings at 45%. So how much of a Trump bump do you think that you'll actually get?
The president was here for me during the special election, a week out before the special election, and I feel that was very beneficial. So in this 12th congressional district, I think it will be beneficial to have a bump from the president. Vice President Pence has been here 3 times. He was here last week. People are very supportive of the vice president also. And, I'm really grateful to have both of them here. And, outside in the rural areas, the president is very favorable.
Do you think the country is changing in districts like yours? Like in a typical election, we would not even consider this to be a tight race, Republicans and Democrats, and yet it appears to be that way. What explains that?
I do think the country is changing a little bit, Bill, and but I think it's changing because of the president. But as I keep telling people and other media outlets here is, look, you're electing Troy Balderson. That's who's going to be there to work for you and be your congressman. I'm going to work with the president on his economic agenda because to me that's the most important thing, our jobs. And that has been my campaign focus. That's always been my campaign focus when I was running for the state legislature and now for the U.S. Congress. That's what I'm focusing on, and that's what I want to continue to focus on, because that's what's important, is people having jobs.
Congressman, what do you want the message for your party to be? Looking at a national level for the Republican Party, what do you want the message to be?
I want the message to be that we are out here and we're working very hard. The Republicans want what's best for America, and part of that is having jobs, having the economic growth that we're having here in this country right now. When people have jobs, they do better. They feel good about themselves. They feel accomplished, and that's the important piece. And I think Republicans need to push that economic agenda moving forward.
Troy Balderson, thank you. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And Ohio Congressional District number 12, one to watch. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Congressman.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Sandra.
All right. Well,